Pulaski. I've been in here for almost 14 years. Something that we hear about, we get calls about almost monthly in the summertime asking about an indoor range, and unfortunately we didn't have one. So now, you know, this is something I think was very much needed for our community.
Well, thank you. We think so. We're excited. We've heard from a lot of folks in the community that it's something that they wanted and needed, and we're just grateful to be able to provide that service to our community and to our members here. So,
Brooke, could we go look at this brand new space? I'm so excited
to
show it off because it is gorgeous. The camera's gonna follow you.
Okay. Well, come on in. We'll show you guys everything we've got going on in here.
Yeah, it's busy today, and that's a good thing, you know.
So there's two different access points here at Lake Cumberland Indoor Range. You can either come in through this front door here, or you can even come in through Paul's Discount and come and check in here. So I'll show you guys real quick. We've got a great crowd of people here, and I'm just super grateful. Thank you guys all so much for being here.
So when you come in, you're going to come over here and you're going to check in, and I'm assuming you don't have to. You can be a member. You can buy memberships. Can you just come in as an individual off the street? How's that work?
If you have a driver's license, want to come in and shoot, you can come in and shoot. You don't have to be a member here, but we would love to encourage you to have a membership. There's lots of savings that come with that, especially if you even plan on coming 10 to 12 times a year. You're going to already save money just by being a member here.
Right. So, what are those costs on a membership right now?
Yeah, I'll have you pan up here. So we have some different options. So if you are an individual wanting to come in and shoot, it is $249.99 for a 365-day membership. If you want to sign up for our spouse plan, which can also include a parent and a child instead of a partner, that is $299.99. And then we have a family plan that ranges depending on how many people are in your family. It starts at $449.99. $50 per additional person within that household. You know,
a couple things that stand out to me immediately is one is that, you know, if I just want to come in, if I've purchased a new gun or if I want to try something out, I can just come in for half an hour and I can just do that. And I can pay $14.99. I can come in, I can try that out. Another thing is I love that you have service discounts up there for different, you know, types of, you know, people there. It's like military service, it looks like. Is that what that is?
Yes. So actually when we purchased Paul's Discount, that was something that was very important to us, was to offer our service people. So the people who help us, we want to help you guys and just as a small thank you, give back to you guys. So you'll get 5% off of your membership here, as well as discounts in the store of Paul's Discounts.
You know, there's a huge military and retired military, active military family here in Pulaski County. I mean, there's a lot. So that'll be something that I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in hearing about. So once they've checked in, then they have a chance and they can actually go back to the range?
So you'll check in here. This is our check-in process. We have all rental options up here, and then to purchase will be down in the store at Paul's Discount. But we have a lot of great rental options up here if you don't already have a firearm that you would like to use.
Something if you just want to try something out, or if you're just in and maybe you wanted to try this out and didn't have a firearm with you, you can rent something now.
Absolutely.
That's super cool.
The check-in process is super easy. It takes about 5 minutes to sign up, get a membership, and or just to sign in and get some range time.
So you can rent your weapon if you want to. You can purchase ammunition right here from you guys as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a little bit of stuff up here that if you want to rent, try it before you buy it. One of the really cool things that we're actually offering here at Lake Cumberland Indoor Range is if you want to try a gun out, say you rent a $10 gun, you go in there, you're like, man, I love this gun. I would like to buy it. If you go down into Paul's Discount, we're going to take that $10 rental fee off. And if you're a member here, you're also going to get an additional 5% off of that firearm.
You know, and that's going to happen more than you think. I think a lot of times people are going to pick up something, they're going to really like how it feels, they're going to like the way it shoots, they're going to get a chance to try it, it's going to feel good, it's going to work good for them. And I'm sure that you all have a knowledgeable staff here too that can help them make some decisions based on
our staff is incredibly knowledgeable. They're amazing. And then a lot of folks, you want to try something before you buy it. You're never going to purchase a car before you drive it, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's the same with the guns here. We want to make sure that you're comfortable. It's something that you feel like is safe for you and a good firearm for you. So.
Well, Brooke, could we go take a look at the range?
Yeah,
let's go check it out. We've checked all the other. Let's look at the main attraction.
Absolutely. I've got one of our range safety officers here with us. So he's going to guide us in here.
So we have to close this first here.
Yep, so this keeps it pressurized in here. We have a wonderful ventilation system that keeps our people here in the range safe.
So that's the first thing, one of the first things I noticed is this ventilation system up here.
Yep.
So all the air is constantly recycled out of here just to make sure that you're breathing
It is
fresh
actually
air.
The cleanest air you could breathe.
I bet it is.
They told us whenever they installed it, it is cleaner than the air that you're actually going to breathe outside. It's constantly filtered through. We turn it on half an hour before we open up here at the range, and we do not turn it off until the last person has left. So it's constantly pulling that lead out of the air when you're firing your gun and keeping you safe, and so giving you a good, safe, and healthy environment.
So a total of 9 lanes that you have here.
Yes, sir. And we can go on this side and show them if they want to see this.
Yeah.
So we have 25 on this side, which is going to be more for your lawns. And then we have another side over here that has 4 different lanes over here. And this is going to be more for handguns. We also are going to be offering classes for carry, conceal, and then different options for like a girl and a gun. So there's a female here who's going to be instructing women on how to shoot and shoot safely.
What a great idea.
Yeah, her name's Liz. And so they actually have classes in here. We had one a couple days ago. They had an amazing time. We had 14 women in here.
That was a blast.
It was incredible. They loved it. So a lot of our classes and/or handgun shooting is going to be in here.
Yeah. So, what are some of the things that you're hearing from people that are coming in and getting to see the range? I mean, for me, it looks incredibly fresh. It looks modern. It looks very well put together. It doesn't look like an absolute penny was spared to put together the best, product for the Lake Cumberland region. I mean, it looks really good.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We worked with a really wonderful, really knowledgeable team who has built these throughout the U.S. And we did the top line of everything that we could possibly find. If you are in here and you're shooting and you're out in the lobby, it barely sounds like a ding out there. So it's a very comfortable environment to be in. And like you said, no pennies are spared on making sure that it was a great environment.
So how do people, we do these videos for several reasons. One big reason, I think, is just so people have a chance to check it out before they come over here. I think sometimes people are intimidated if they don't know what's inside of a business, and by us giving them an opportunity just to check it out, see what's here, it makes them feel a little bit more comfortable about the process so they can come down and visit with you. If they want some more information, can they go? Do you have Facebook, website, anything like that?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page for both Paul's Discount and Lake Cumberland Indoor Range. So both of those are going to have information about here. But one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is making sure that if people just want to see the facility, they can come in. I'm happy to give you a tour, and so is any of our staff here. So.
Well, Brooke, you're one of the most accommodating small business owners in town. I've noticed that now, and I love the story of, a great local family like yourselves kind of taking over this history, this historic business, and for the next 60 years. I just think that's
Lord
a cool.
willing,
I think, right, absolutely, and I just think it's a cool story. I love this as an addition to. Just something I think that was much needed. I mean, I think a lot of people knew that you all had quite a selection of firearms, ammunition, and all those things, and you've kind of been a go-to for decades. But this just seems like a natural progression, something that people are looking for. I mean, nobody wants to go shoot outside. Really practice.
Absolutely.
Have fun with a friend, bring your wife or another person, and just come out and enjoy this at any season, because it's, climate controlled, obviously.
It is. And, a lot of folks, we hear from a lot of women, especially in the community, but even men, they want somewhere that they can come in, have somebody that is either going to help them or teach them, or just a very safe, controlled environment where they know that they're safe, they can learn, and they can grow in their shooting abilities.
Absolutely. And I think one of the most intimidating things for some people might be like, I've always wanted to buy a gun, I've always wanted to learn how to shoot. I don't know, I don't have anybody to teach me how to do that. Do you have people here? Do your staff, can they help you? They can make recommendations.
Absolutely.
They can do that. You can take the conceal and carry classes. You can learn and really improve and kind of maybe, I don't know, fit a niche that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. You've just been a little bit overwhelmed or intimidated by. This is a very welcoming environment to kind of help people with those things.
Yeah, absolutely. We have really wonderful staff on board, and it starts even out on the floor, not necessarily just in the gun range itself, but on the floor we make sure that whoever comes in, say they're a first-time shooter and or they've only shot a few times in their life, they're not sure really where to start. Our staff is very knowledgeable on finding the right firearm for you and your level of experience.
Sure.
Say you come in here and you get a smaller handgun with a smaller caliber, and you come back here, you don't maybe know what you're doing necessarily. Our range safety officers are trained and especially ready for our first-time shooters to make sure that not only are they having a safe time and experience here, but they're learning and they're knowledgeable as well in teaching people how to shoot. We also have a female instructor on site. Her name is Liz, and she is more than happy to do private lessons for folks, and they would just pay her separately. She'll come in, do private lessons, and just make it a very happy, comfortable, and safe environment to learn how to protect themselves and or how to shoot. So.
Well, Brooke, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and this is my first time actually being back here as well today, and I'm going to tell you something. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank you for touring us around and showing you your business. I want to thank you for being a chamber member.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that, and just thank you for your time. This is a really, really great grade for our community, and I would encourage everybody to consider coming out and checking this out. There is a very, very easy comfort level here. I noticed that as soon as I walked in the front door. Come out, check it out, and support a great local business. Brooke, what we're going to do now is we've got a massive amount of people that are standing outside right now, and they're here for a ribbon cutting ceremony. So we've done the virtual.
Yeah.
Now it's time to go do one in person. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Guys, we'll be back soon with another virtual ribbon cutting. Until then, thank you all very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.